And then AK1, and welcome to the second round of the first season in DRC F2. Today we are racing around Russia. This track is where Nick De Vries won the title for himself and ART in the feature race, if I am correct, and also where Lando Norris ruined his chances of winning the Formula 2 title in 2018 with a pit stop so bad it would actually make the Haas team proud. There is nothing else to say there. Russia, it is second, but usually in the actual F2 calendar, as I've just told you, it is often where titles are decided. So now anyway, we're going into qualifying. This is one-shot qualifying. I think it's a 50% race and 20 feature race and 25% sprint race. So it's interesting, although I could be wrong. You know, it seems like Cosmic Toasty is on top at the moment. Once again, he won both pre-season races and also won the feature race in the last Friday. However, he got no points in the sprint race, so it seems like the man who is now P14 somehow is leading the championship. So I will tell you now, so Fireshot Ryan is our current championship leader, although in P14 that does not help his chances one bit. We have Homer B in 13th. They're in their standings here for the qualifying. So Van Raj is now a full-time driver, racing for BWT Arten, who actually aren't in Formula 2 for 2020. It is also the team Danton who were raced in. Rest in peace. So now we're coming around the final corner. Cosmic Toasty, is he being pulled? Yes, he is, by 4/10 of a second. Jumping in 3 P2. Max getting a 1-3 for ART, and we'll see the rest of the results in due course. Apparently Fireshot Ryan has had an invalid lap, which is unfortunate, but it happens. So Cosmic Toasty is our pole sitter. Delbinich 3 is P2, Max P3, Ricky P4, Van Rash P5, Alfie P6, Many Things P7, Andos It Goes P8, Dendelson P9, and Buick P10. That rounds off the top 10, but we have Homer B in P11 and YO's Pips in P12. Now we have Dr. Blacko, who seems to have a retirement, and Connor Ross. We also have Connor Russell, Raphael Steve, and Fireshot Ryan, who had invalid laps. That is unfortunate, especially for Fireshot Ryan, as they were leading the championship after the first race. Cosmic Toasty is actually P3, so it shows the consistency is rewarded more than, you know, just one good result. And Cosmic Toasty P3 in championship, 2 points behind Tenzin Stelling, who is himself 8 points behind Fireshot Ryan. Obviously, Cosmic Toasty will look to take advantage of Fireshot Ryan starting at the back, and he'll be hoping to have the lead back before we have our sprint race. As in constructors, while we are on the formation app, I'll take you through this. We have MP Motorsport is our top constructor, 40 points, Prema 27, Charuzen 25, Dams 22, ART 16, Campus 12, Univer 20, 12, Arden 10, Carlin 2, Trident 0. So it seems like it isn't quite like the order of the F2 Constructors Championship in the last 2 seasons. ART are low, so are Dams and Carlin. Although Prema, who were on top in 2017, if I'm correct, with Chancellor Clerk, they are doing well for themselves at the moment. Tentun Stanley's consistency helping to put them in P2 despite Homer B11's lack of points. Meanwhile, so we have 16 drivers on the grid. Obviously the top 10 in the feature race get the points, and the top 8 will be reversed for the sprint race. So if we had no change in the order of the race, and as it goes will be on pole for the feature race. Cosby Tosti will be P8, although he has experience of coming from P8 or P9 to win the race. Right, so meanwhile, we are lining up on the grid. Seems like Tentun Stelling was up there ahead. He may have collided with someone on a formation lap, or was just a bit behind. Oh, someone asking, is Evan commentating? No, he's not. So 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. Who is going to get the best start? Cosmic Tosti has got to a flyer. Ricky has got past Jelbean and Max, but Max will lose to get past Jelbean. Oh, Jelbean back down the inside. So Ricky, although he did get one position, he couldn't keep the second one he had gained. Oh, and someone asking, is Evan commentating? No, it is the superior Irish F1 meme page owner commentating. By the way, follow me, Miller 1. Meanwhile, we have 3 retirements. Tentun Stelling out, Hank Peter out, and Raphael out. I'm afraid that is unfortunate, especially for Tentun Stelling, who now will fall a long way behind Cosmic Tosti in the championship standings, and possibly Fireshot Ryan. It's now left for... Oh, Dr. Blocko is out. He has had a DNF. Meanwhile, we'll look at the battle here. Seems like we have one for the lead of the race. Seems like they're all still tight enough together. Although seems like Homer B11 is out. That is a double D retirement for Prema, and it seems like for Tosti. I know I butchered that pronunciation, but leave me alone. Don't say anything about it. Anyway, so now it seems like Shelby is looking as to see if he can make the move on Cosmic Toasty. Oh, it seems like Fireshot Ryan and it's your boy Alfie are battling. Is Alfie going is on the inside, which return to the outside? Fireshot Ryan having already made his way to P5, doing very well. So now we're going to look at our winners and losers. Oh dear. Alfie does not want to be doing that now. That is not a good thing to be doing on lap 2 of a 14 lap race, because you might get damage which will force you to make you slower, and now it looks like Manny Things Whitey is on the back of Alfie. And now Manny Things is going to go down the inside. Can he do it? No, not quite. And his goals is also there, looking to pounce if either of them make a mistake. Oh dear, Max. You haven't had a good second lap now, have you? Oh, you're unlucky. But anyway, we'll look at our winners and losers. Not much has changed. Jelpy Nitri has overtaken Cosmic Toasty. We might have a dark horse in the championship, but it seems like we don't know if Jelbean has the consistency. Oh, Conor Russell is out, so that means everyone who is in the top 10 as of now will score points. Obviously only the top 8 will reverse the grid. P9 and P10 will stay as they are. Meanwhile, we have Ricky on the back of Van Raj, who was overtaken. Ricky for the P3 and the last podium spot. Ricky will want to get this back, but we don't know. Can he? The Fireshot Ryan here now is waiting to overtake the pair of them and ensure neither of them actually get the pole. Here, are we going to get 3 wide? 3 wide. Oh, what a move! What a move from Fireshot Ryan. That is probably the move of the race and could be move of the season. Oh, but Ricky's trying to get back down the inside, which will turn to the outside now, but he could take advantage of the extra speed. Seems like he's got the better exit out of the corner. Can he do the same again or wait for the DRS? But Van Raj is now in the same position as Fireshot Ryan was on the back straight as she hits a bollard. Not exactly the thing you want to be doing, but it doesn't give you any damage. Go on board with Van Raj to watch Ricky try go around the outside. Can he do it? Not quite. Fireshot Ryan already on the podium, and it's just lap 4. My only question now is, how long is it until he catches up to the rest to the top 2? Oh, why always Pips is out of this session? That is unlucky. Unlucky indeed. Seems like we haven't had that many position changes. Although I suspect the 3 who were retired straight away on lap 1, did they have connection issues or not? I don't think so, but strange. So meanwhile, Jelby Tree is just getting away from Cosmic Dusty, or at the very least just keeping the gap. Fireshark Ryan is still a couple of seconds off, but with the way he has come through the pack so far, can he get P2 or even P1 if he's fast enough? Fireshark Ryan now is just getting away, but it seems like P4 and P5 is where we find our battle. Ricky now with the DRS on lap 5. Will he go down the inside? Seems like he will. We'll go on board with Van Raj to see if she can get back past, or will she just wait for the back straight? And it's got past Alfie, and so it goes. I mean, sorry there. Anyone wants to put a driver in the day in the comments, just go for it. Meanwhile, Van Raj still waiting with Ricky, and oh, she got 3-second time penalties. That is commentator's curse if you ever seen it, people. Sorry, Van Raj. I hate to do this to the owner, but it's not my fault. Doesn't seem like she's getting the required slipstream needed to get alongside and get back past Ricky. Oh, and we have some side-by-side action, it seems. Oh, they've touched. Is that... I don't know if there's damage, but they're safe. Alfie can count himself very lucky that he does not have damage from his collision earlier on in the Grand Prix. Well, Van Raj getting close, but just not close enough to... Oh, Many Things is in the pits. Is he trying to get an undercut on Alfie? Or no? Sorry, that's my bad. Max in the pits again, it seems. I'll check that. No, he's just in the pits. But anyway, well, looking as Chelbean is just keeping the gap to Cosmic Toasty. The strategy might come into play, because if either of them gets an undercut or an overcut, it may well decide who wins this race. Fireshark Ryan is just not closing in at the speed needed to get to Cosmic Toasty. Seems like, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but we just don't have that much action at the moment. Chelbean is in the pits, and it seems like we've Ricky and Van Raj are also in the pits. Fireshark Ryan overtakes his teammate for P2, and seems like Cosmic Toasty now is in the lead. He is on a different set of tyres though, so he may well be going longer into the race and have the tyre advantage at the end. Oh, very tight in the pits. The pits. It is Alfie, and so it goes. No holds barred. And they were touching very much. Oh, and we see Many Things YT did get past. I might have been right about an undercut. And Alfie's made a mistake. Oh, he's going closing the inside. Is that a bit dangerous? Dangerous, but maybe that's safe. That's fine. It could be just fine. Didn't touch. Just made him. It made him just step off the throttle and kept the position. I have to say, well, if it's allowed, I guess you do it. But now everyone has pitted except for our top two. Oh, Fireshot Ryan is in the pits along with Cosmic Toasty. I think they are going a different way about strategy, because Fireshot Ryan was on the softer compound and Cosmic Toasty was on the more durable compound. Now they have reversed, and it's all about who is going to come out ahead. Is it going to be Gelbean with the undercut or Cosmic Toasty with the overcut? Gelbean A3 coming out of the pits has got past Cosmic Toasty. Fireshot Ryan is still there. His position hasn't changed, and I'm afraid we're not getting much accurate on track. Our main battle will probably be for P7, which will, unironically, the person who loses this battle will start on pole for the sprint race. So we are through 8. We are on the 8th lap of the feature race for the Russian Grand Prix, round 2 of the DRC F2 season 1. I hope you're enjoying this. I know it isn't that enjoyable, but just bear with us, and I hope the sprint race will have some more fun. Many things going a little bit wide. Is that going to slow him down? And so it goes. Can get back past. Anything's going wide again. There might, I don't know, but is there penalties that could come into play here, or is that just something they're allowed, the game allows them to do? Might check if there's damage in the car. Oh, I think I saw something. Yes, he's missing an end place. I think I know why. Oh, and so it goes. Tried to make a move, but there was no need to go from there. You could have just waited. Was it? Oh, the penalty I was expecting did come. I have commentators cursed him again. That is tried twice in 3 or 4 laps. I'm sorry about it, but I just randomly predicted that. Oh, Max got a penalty. It won't matter much, but it's just not nice to have a penalty in the first place. It just demoralizes you even more. Oh, Many Things is past Alfie. Alfie's not got a front wing. What has Alfie been doing? Alfie has got to pit. How has he not come into the pits already? Why is he not pitting? And so it goes, is past him now. Oh, Alfie is out. We'll go on board with Max to see if it was a crash. I think it was, because you can't really go to any place else. Oh dear. Alfie has had a bit of a meeting with the wall, and he has paid the price. But meanwhile, Cosmic Toasty with his faster, softer compounds of tyres is going to get past Gelbean A3. We'll have to wait and see if Gelbean can keep Cosmic Toasty behind. Cosmic Toasty's tyre might wear out. Cosmic Tosti setting a fastest lap. Cosmic Tosti going to the right, to the inside. Jelbean A3 has been passed. Oh, they're touching a little. I don't know damage, but there is not. Oh, Jelbean A3 has no end plate either. It seems like Cosmic Tosti is going to win this race. I'm afraid we don't have much. I think our only battle here is going to be P4 and P5. Van Raj is now close enough to Ricky to try and make a move. She's going to go to the right, to the left, to the inside, to the outside, right and inside. Ricky trying to close the door, but Van Raj is still there. Going to try and keep round the outside, see, but now she switched it back, going to go down the inside, which will become the outside in this next part of the chicane. Oh, Cosmic Tosti with not the fastest lap, and it seems like Van Raj just made a little mess of the corner, and now needs to wait for this DRS zone. Oh dear. I may have cursed this battle, and yeah, just yeah. So I'm afraid we don't have much. We just don't have much at the moment. Cosmic Tosti is just sailing away. Jelbean A3 was doing great, but now doesn't have an end plate. Fireshot Ryan just doesn't seem to be just not having enough pace to catch up to Cosmic Tosti, and with only 3 laps it's very unlikely anything's gonna happen. Now obviously we have only 8 finishers at the moment, well, 8 people racing. So as it stands, your grid for the sprint race will be Max on pole, and so it goes in P2. Manny's in 2IT will be P3, Van Raj P4, Ricky P5, Fireshot Ryan P6, Jelbean it's 3 P7, and Cosmic Tosti P8. Oh, Fireshot Ryan has got the job done. P2 secured. And if I do the match right, Cosmic Tosti is the fastest lap, so 25 plus. Yeah, Cosmic Tosti is definitely in the lead because of you get points for pole, 4 points for pole, I think, 2 for fastest lap, so that's 6 plus 25 is 31. So 25 and 31 is 51. Fireshot Ryan 35 plus 18 is hang on. Well, I'm going to look at our chat to see if we have anything. Oh, DNF means no points. Sorry about the lack of action, we just don't have anything, I know. There's nothing here. And seeing it just Van Raj is just not quite near enough to Ricky to get a move or anything. I'm afraid we just don't have much. For sure, Ryan has got the fastest lap. Anyway, so that does take points away from Cosmic Toasty. Ricky's got 3-second time penalty. That will drop him to P5. Seems like once again time penalties are costing Ricky. That is something you'll probably need to watch. Sorry, I was after me talking. There has not been any action. We might get some here though. We're on the last lap. Cosmic Toasty just pulling away slightly. Or not anymore, just keeping the same gap. I suspect his tires are just starting to wear off now, while Fireshot Ryan's are still lasting. Shelby H3 has just been falling off, but is still getting the podium. Ricky is on the already is P5 when you count penalty, but wait, Van Raj has 3-second time penalty. Ricky needs to keep this position now because both penalties basically cancel each other out. Van Raj has her last chance to get this P4. Can she do it? Will she go right or left? Will she go for the move? She might set something up. Trying to switch back. Now will she go to the inside or the outside? Oh, Cosmic Toasty wins the race. And Fireshot Ryan to P2. Gel Bean about to cross the line P3. Ricky V Van Raj. Oh, Max has got past and so it goes. Ricky V Van Raj, who's going to get there? I think it'll be Ricky because this is a very short run to the line. Many think YT is going to be P6. Max and so it goes are battling for P7 in this race and to start P2 in the sprint race when the loser actually gets P1. Okay, and it seems like Max will get this just about. That is, ladies and gentlemen, that is the feature race for round 2, season 1 of DRC Formula 2 Championship. So now we're going to look at the points and see who's what. So there we have our podium. Cosmic Dusty, First Ryan, Jelbin A3. I think MP Motorsport have got a double podium. That only helps their Constructors' Championship chances even more. Okay, so we are looking here. Cosmic Dusty has 25 points. First Ryan 20. So that means First Ryan will still be in the lead coming into the sprint race. Cosmic Dusty will still be 5 points behind. Then Doomstelling is probably our big loser. He drops below Cosmic Dusty. So Cosmic Dusty P1, First Ryan P2, Jeb A3 P3, Ricky P4, Fanash P5, Mannything 20 P6, and so on goes P7, Max P8 also going to be on pole. It's boy Alfie P9 and Wild Pips P10. But I think Alfie and Wild Pips won't get their points because they had DNFs. Unfortunate, but I guess if you don't finish a race, you don't deserve the rewards of finishing the race in a point paying position. Now we are going into our sprint race, which should be coming into our formation lap. Who is unloading? Okay, so we are on the formation lap for the sprint race in Russia. Max P079 is on pole, and so it goes is P2, Managing 20 P3, Vanash P4, Ricky P5, Jabin A3 P6, Farsha Ryan P7, Cosmic Dusty P8, Alfie is P9, Oil Pips P10, Connor Russell P11, Homer P11, P12, Dr. Blocko P13, Raphael, Steve P14, Hank Peter P15, Tentoon P16. Apparently Raphael and Hank Peter don't exist. Neither does Dr. Blocko. Wild Pips doesn't seem to exist either. Yeah, that's about 4 drivers not existing, so we actually only have 12. Only the top 8 get points here, I think. Unfortunately, some people just don't exist. Probably they're missing, like Carlos Sainz in an F1 race on TV. You just don't see them. Not, and in this case, not even a switch to Ferrari will change that. You won't see them. It's as if they don't exist somehow. Now we're going to be lining up on the grid with Max on pole for ART, and so it goes. P2, I think it is for Campos, Manny thinks YT, and Venraj locking out the second row for BWC Arton, Ricky again P5 for Dams, 6-7 for MP Motorsport. The other ARC lines up in P8. Alfie is Okay, we are going for 5 red lights for 5 laps of Russia. 1, 2, 3 lights. Oh, Homer B has jumped the start. Homer B has jumped the start. Oh dear, sorry about that. Oh, Firestar Ryan's already up. Ahead of Cosmic Tossy. Van Raj has got ahead. Ahead of anything YT. I'm going to see, do we have crashes at the back? Anyway, so, oh dear, someone's got wing damage. Anything has dropped down. Firestar Ryan is getting up places. Oh, a bit touching between Tentoon and Ricky. Meanwhile, Cosmic Tossy. Homer B11 who jumped the start so early. Like, seriously, what were you doing? That's just plain dumb. Like, please, why? Anyway, so we have our 4 don't exist in the last 4 positions. Yeah, oh dear, Conor Russell is out. He's out. So Homer B11 is in P11. How very convenient. And oh, look at this, we have a battle. Oh, sector 2, sector 3, yellow flag. Who's in trouble? Conor Russell's left. Don't think we've had him. Max is still keeping his position. Oh, we have, seems like Jabini 3 and Homer B were battling, or Homer B was just entering the pits. So Homer B 11 will still be in P11. It was meant to be, people, wasn't it? Oh, how it was meant to be. Jay, you really had to be P11, and your PSN had to have Homer B11. Still don't get why he jumped the start. He's way too excited. Meanwhile, Firestar Ryan now wants to get past Max to take a win and keep a championship lead. Tentoon getting past Alfie, as many things do the same to Cosmic Tossy. Cosmic Tossy back past. Well, Alfie is looking to get past Tentoon. Just waiting. Well, he won't have DRS, but the slipstream might be enough. Seems like we're getting much better racing as Rick gets... What a move on the outside. But he's going to get slipstreamed by the 2 behind him. Jalbean, A3 and Manny Singh YT. Oh, Ricky past Jalbean. Jalbean past Ricky. Tentoon got 2-second time penalty. He didn't really need that, and that's in a 5-lap race, you really don't want that. Oh look, here we have Alfie and Cosmic Tossy v Tentoon Stelling coming up. Is Cosmic Tossy going to go down the inside and just put not to the corner? Oh dear, 2-second time penalty for Cosmic Tossy. That could cost him. Cosmic Tossy, but it cost him in the future as DRS is now enabled. Alfie's past Tentoon, and Alfie's going to go. Is he going to go for the move? Not be 2 in 1 straight. Oh, not quite. And now Tentoon might be sensing an opportunity. But Firestar Ryan has got past Max. Van Raj is still keeping the podium spot, and so Goals is also doing the same. Cosmic Tossy is now looking to break away from Alfie and Tentoon. As Tentoon gets past Alfie. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Ricky's around. Ricky is around. That's unfortunate. if Jelbean on the back of Alfie's on the back of Tentoon Stelling. Alfie's going for a move. Has he got it done? He's close. Can he just keep it? We'll go on board with Jelbean. Could he take the both pair of them? He's seen sense and decided not to go for a move there. As Tentoon and Alfie are battling like the two Australian women over the last pack of toilet roll. Meanwhile, Jay is demonstrating social distancing for us. Sorry for that there. I was just laughing at my own joke, even though it's not funny. Yeah, but Jay is demonstrating how you keep your distance from other people during a worldwide pandemic. Once again, this is your DRC safety tip of the week. Jelbean 8-3 past Tentoon Stelling, and now is looking to get past Alfie. Oh, what a move! What a move! Round the outside and finish it on the inside of turn 4. Oh dear, Alfie, you got a 2-second time penalty. Now that puts you even with Tentoon. Oh, if many things goes wide. So we are still in lap 4 or 5. And ladies and gentlemen, I will say these 4 laps have been 10 times more exciting than the entirety of the first 14 laps we had of the feature race, as Cosmic Toasty is past, and so it goes. Tentoon and Alfie once again battling the two Australians. Oh no! Oh dear! Alfie! You just couldn't. Oh, he's out. Over B11 is going to be P10. You ruined this, Alfie. That will probably trigger someone with... Oh, I can't really say that, can I? I don't know if I can say that. Sorry, people. But me on. RB's got 2-second time penalty. Oh, congratulations. Well done for you. Fire Shot Ryan is in the lead, 4 seconds ahead. Probably going to win, unless he makes a catastrophic error. Alfie's left the session. Max P2, and Ash is P3, comfortable. Cosmic Toasty P4. Jelbean in 3 is passed, and so it goes. They're going side by side. And so it goes. Oh, that is dirty between teammates. I don't think should exactly be that's exactly the kind of behaviour you throw in your teammates. If there was Campos, if we had a Campos team principal, we might have to deal with that. The aftermath. Well, Tentoon, can he get past that so it goes? Maybe. Well, we're going to go aboard with Fire Shot Ryan as he... Oh, well, hang on. Many things YT v Ricky, but, well, Fire Shot Ryan rounds the final corner and wins the sprint race. He has got the win for MP Motorsport and the fastest lap. Max crashes his way into P2. Van Raat takes P3, Cosmic Toasty P4, Jelbean P5. And so it goes, gets out of Jelbean because of penalties, then doing P7. Ricky on the last corner gets P8. What a move, my son. I really don't think I'd really be saying that because it just doesn't make sense, but anyway. Now we're going to waste about 5 hours for Homer B11 to finish. Oh well, yeah, at least he gets the number 10. That's alright. It's not as if he's Homer B11, number 11, P10. Like, I would make a joke about something triggering someone, but I can't, so sorry, just give you a warning. I won't be able to make some jokes. But we have our podium, all Dutch. You see, this could be what happens in 10 to 15 years with the way Max is driving up the interest for F1 in the Netherlands. So, Farsha Ryan has won the race, fastest lap. Max P2, Van Rash P3, Cosmic Dusty P4, and so it goes. P5, Jalbinitri P6 with penalties, Tentoon P7 with penalties, Enrique P8, Manning's YT on P11 finished but no points, Alfie Conrussell out. So now our weekend results are Cosmic Dusty and Farsha Ryan got the exact same points. We're going to have the same gap. Denton Stelling has not had a good weekend. He will drop down. He dropped down at least one, if not two or more places. Alfie has not had a good weekend either. Max has had a strong enough weekend. So I think we've had a very interesting race. Unfortunately, the feature race was not that great, but our sprint race was absolutely amazing. Now it is time for me to leave you. Tune in tomorrow at 7 PM British Summer Time or 8 PM Central European Time for the next round of DRC Formula 1, where you will see me as a co-commentator alongside Evan Dalton, who, if you don't know, is the new owner. That I will say, just let you know. So it is time to wrap up this race weekend, and I will see you next Friday, exact same time, for another round of DRC F2.